Baby, when I tell you I love me some Odoo, I love me some Odoo. So Trap, this is on the table. It don't have no short to it, but it's on the table because I received a message through a lesson today, a lesson that I learned. Um, and it's mainly in regards to this card because this came out in the short. Um, and the card that's at the very bottom of the deck did too. But this card is, I know that focusing my attention on things I cannot control distracts me from my journey. I am letting go. So I pulled these cards after, an incident upon me returning. I discovered something that I always had an inkling about. And when I discovered that something, I said, you don't have to have proof to know what you know. And I had it in my mind that when I left, the people that I suspected have the people that I suspected are involved in this discovery, I was gonna say that thing to them. But then I grounded myself, did a little meditation, and I remembered that earlier today, Spirit told me to let y'all know that it's experiment time. Okay? So, whatever it is that you've been researching, studying, discovering about yourself, it's experiment time. It also, Spirit also let me know that this was also a confirmation of I wasn't ready before. Because not for nothing, this hasn't been the first time I tried to be where I am now, physically. But it just didn't work out the other times. And the fact that I was able to discover something that I know has happened, has transpired, but I'm one letting it go because as I was grounding myself, centering myself, I told myself like, yeah, there was a wrong done, but it's more of a principle than it is the fact that this thing can't be replaced. You get what I'm saying? It's more of a principle and a confirmation of proof to me because I had an inkling all along. You get what I'm saying? But although I have no ocular proof to make a report or actually, show a motherfucker that they're caught red-handed, me knowing what I know about said thing that I discovered lets me know without a shadow of a doubt that I know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Because it's the details. And because motherfuckers be stupid about shit. But they probably was moving fast because motherfucker wasn't expecting my return. Because the main reason I returned as quick as I did was because I didn't go where I intended to go. Because I didn't feel like fighting rush hour traffic. But as soon as I got back, I felt I felt a unauthorized energy and zeroed in on what it could be. It could really only be, one particular thing, and that's to be concerned, because it's the only thing that is not out in the open. You get what I'm saying? This is something that was hidden. You get what I mean? It was hidden, but it was also in plain sight. But the confirmation of motherfuckers is watching me lets me know that although it was hidden, motherfucker been watching me enough to know what to look for, so that they don't have to rummage through if said thing is ever left in plain sight. But a motherfucker not knowing how detail oriented I am, something can be, I'm talking about millimeter off, and I know, and the energy is off. I know what the fuck it felt like when I left here. So when it feels different upon my return, I know someone has been in my dwellings, in my home, unauthorized. You leave your stench behind. You leave your energy behind because you obviously came touching shit. So every time I know, but every time there's not proof. But I don't have legal proof at this point. So I'm still, I don't have ocular proof. I didn't catch a motherfucker in the act. Motherfucker didn't leave nothing behind. This is just annoying because of how I am, how I live, how I breathe, what I embody. But bottom line is out of my control. So I'm not going to focus on it. And then these three cards that are in reverse brought me to the awareness of why now was the time, and why now is the time to experiment, try it with the things that you've learned about yourself. It's time to ensure that you're able to work through the trigger in the present. It's strengthening that tool. Because it's one thing to know and acknowledge something, but it's another thing to know that you're battle tested with it. And it brings me back, thank you, Spirit. It brings me back to a reading that I did a while back when I was talking about testing your intuition, and then another one where I was telling y'all to like test your emotions. Test how you react in a trigger. Like, what did I say? Controlled chaos. Like as if you were in a escape room. Those were two different readings, though. But Spirit just bringing it back to me on what was done and what was said in those readings, where you control when you're triggered in a particular way, so that you control how you react to it, and you test yourself. You keep doing that to yourself, so that it's recognizable upon someone spontaneously trying to do said thing. Like when it's out of your control, you know how you react, because you've worked through it so many times in your control that it's like second nature. It's muscle memory now. It's become permanent. When you feel this is what I do. You get what I'm saying? And it works with levels of the root emotion, like anger or, jealousy, or, if you get it, you get it. But that was a long download channel. So, welcome to Empress Ebony's Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. Hello, how'd you doing? I know that was a long ass, pre-thing, but yeah. My father named me Ebony, and in this environment, we use tarot primarily as a personal growth tool. I am an intuitive reader, but I do know the foundations of tarot, and I'm just honing my craft and figuring out the way I'm going to interpret the message and get the symbols and signs and synchronicities to relay the messages to you all. If you're cool with that, then stick around. Grab you a drink, something to snack on, something to take notes with, because I feel like you will need that at some point in time. Get comfortable, but not too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Strong boundaries around here, all right? Tribe. What's going on? What's going on? Y'all already know how I can do it. Welcome back. Show the newcomers some gratitude and compassion. Give them directions to the areas or whatnot so we can go ahead and get things started. And as we get things started, first thing that came, I was told to take 6. But Spirit know me and Spirit know I'm hard headed. So I went 7 because 7 has just been resonating with me lately. 7 has been repeating itself, reverberating, echoing to me lately. So I went 7 and it gave me more information. Spirit ain't mad at it, but they said, now I got to do a reading about it. I'm going to try not to be before y'all too long, but y'all know how I get. I'm chatty over here. But these cards came out in the midst of going 7 rounds. So I'm about to slide these down right here for a little minute, and we're going to focus on the core message that came. The bottom of the deck is not a concern right now either, because that's coming from 7, and Spirit wanted 6. But, like I said, I'm hard-headed. Out the gate by itself was leap. And that's been coming up a lot. You just need to go ahead and take the leap. Stop being complacent. I'm hearing right now, but I was gonna say stop being so quick to complain about your burdens or your hurdles, your obstacles. Just get up the momentum and jump over that shit. You get what I'm saying? It feels like you done been training. This giving me like Olympic energy because it got the flag on there, and you know what I mean. You normally only represent your country when you in the Olympics. So you've been training for this moment for 4, probably more years. So instead of complaining about the shit that you cannot control, and I'm glad that it came this way too. This came out by itself. This came out by itself. This came out with balance. No, yeah, this came out with balance, and then empathy came out alone. These two here, I was called to pull up out of the deck before I shuffled to get these 2. Okay? So if y'all with me, y'all with me. But so moving on. Once you realize that you just need to gain momentum, stop complaining about what's going on, put yourself in training mode, put yourself in athlete mode, but there's no competition here. You're not really racing. You're just building your endurance. You get what I'm saying? Because we not of the creed that life is a race. because it ain't. You racing, because if you racing, you just racing to your death, because that's where we all ending at. You understand? So leap over that shit. Let it go. Let it go. Everyone that you clear, every hurdle you clear, let go. Let go of a complaint. You get what I'm saying? Because you ain't you complain while you was approaching it, but then you got over it. So yeah, lessen those complaints as you're running up on your hurdle, on your burden, or your obstacle. Dwell in inspiration energy, gain insight and wisdom from life. So start experimenting, like I said, off of the shit that you've learned so far in life, the things that you've discovered, and stop with the fucking self doubt, self sabotage, the negative self talk, the uh I can't shit. Take I can't out of your fucking take can't out of your dictionary. Because that's why magic. I am magic came out of reverse. I'm here and I got the power right now. You don't believe you got the power? Yeah. Because it came out with balance. Achieve harmony within yourself, creating stability in all areas of life. Yeah. And know that no matter how much stability that you create, you still gonna have hurdles to get over. That's what this life is about, learning, bro. We also ain't of the creed that there's ever gonna be a utopia. Yeah, there will be a time where the good outweighs the bad, and then there won't. You get what I'm saying? Balance, harmony, yin yang. So have that empathy within yourself to know that you're gonna keep growing. You're gonna keep growing until you can't grow no more. I'm here in the circle of life. Like the complaining energy is stopping you from one believing in your magic. Thank you, Spirit. Knowing that you're ready to grow. I'm here to take off. You're ready to take off. And that you can live true to yourself. I'm ready to grow says, I know that every dream in my heart is waiting to bloom. I am true to myself says, I know that pure joy is the result of being in alignment with my soul. And when you are in alignment, yeah, and then when you're in love with yourself, you this this shit will turn upright and balance itself out. You got so much doubt because you keep listening to the worst case scenario instead of finding inspiration in only, I'm talking about only thinking of the best case scenario. And also not rooting yourself down, wanting to go fast, wanting to get to a destination fast when you're not ready for that yet. Thank you, Spirit, because it's bringing me back to the fact of if I had been able to secure this location my first time, I would have caught a case. My second time, I probably wouldn't have caught a case, but I definitely wouldn't have just kept my mouth shut when I seen the people. You get what I'm saying? So me wanting to rush into something was only going to be to my detriment. I know the two times before I tried to come here, I wouldn't have been able to root myself down like that and do what I did, basically meditatively, energetically transmuted that shit to be like it's a non-factor, bro. They wanted that bad, they can have it. You know, they must need it more than me. Like I ain't got no problem getting it, so You get it what I'm saying? Let it be. But I know motherfucker been in my shit because it wasn't even open. You get what I'm saying? And it was damn near double the size. But I digress. Back then I wouldn't have been able to. But in this season, I let go of the shit that I can't control. And I let go of the shit that I know is a lesson in conjunction with an experiment of a particular trigger of mine. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let motherfuckers have it, whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them, sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker have it, have whatever that is. You get what I'm saying? Even that energy exchange, because it's bringing me back to what happened to me fucking yesterday, last night. Like sometimes motherfuckers just be wanting your attention. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers just be wanting your attention. Sometimes motherfuckers just be wanting to be connected and aligned because they see your light. You get what I'm saying? Cause it take a different type of motherfucker to be in a super stressful situation, dealing with hella chaos and low vibrational energies, and still be able to smile and get up and keep going and find joy and find laughter and actually be loved on by somebody else in the process. And motherfuckers see that. And then when they see that you fucking loyal and motherfucker can't shake your foundation of whatever area it is in your life, that's when the attacks get more and more. But it's all again for a reason, for you to take flight. So get innovative with your plan. Get innovative with your strategy. And stop letting off the gas when shit get to a semi-comfortable stance or speed. Thank you, Spirit. It said boldly experiment. Oh my goodness. And open new possibilities. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Because it don't even matter who thinking like, well, you already know that was, fuck them. That's just not for them. I know that money flows to me freely when I pursue my passions. I am abundant. Yeah, all of it is just falling into your hands. It's just falling into your hands in the ethers. I heard it's falling into your hands in the ethers. You got to be ready for it. Thank you, Spirit. It brought me back to a reading that I did. I don't even know, some time ago, where I said that motherfuckers is chasing after shit that they not ready to hold. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they haven't made room for. Yeah, I said you chasing after some shit that you haven't even made room for. I also said motherfuckers is hoping for a jackpot or windfall to fall in their lap, and they ain't even prepared to contain it, hold it. Like motherfucker don't even have a bank account, let alone a trust, let alone a business name, LLC, EIN, fucking vendor's license, health department okay to say this shit can be done in your house. Like motherfuckers be shortcutting. And when you not a shortcutter, shit gonna take you longer. So stop making it a race. Build your endurance so that when all of it fall in your hands, you can fucking hold it. You can catch it. You can keep it balanced. You can keep it stable. And you can fucking multiply it because you are fucking magic. Fuck you mean? Fuck you talking about? Like, sorry, but not sorry. Like, I apologize though for yelling at y'all because I feel like thank you, Spirit. I feel like y'all be thinking I'm preaching to y'all sometimes, I ain't here to tell you what to do. But if you feel me and where I'm coming from, it resonates to you, it aligns with what you've been thinking, and then it's here for you. Like, period. Like, period, point blank. I know. What I know about me, baby. They want intuitive care extra. All right, we just gonna go. Let's get some more. What's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, guarded, secure, safe. Your stuff, whatever is meant for you, is guarded. And any motherfucker coming after it, trying to take it, about to be like the motherfucker people through that hole. You get what I'm saying? The spell work ain't gonna work. And that shit ain't gonna work. They can't cloud your mind. Yeah. Because you done already worked through all your insecurities, your doubts, that envy shit, you know. How did I know? My bad, Trap. I knew it was going to be an interruption, though. Something told me it was going to be an interruption. But don't worry about it. Don't wait no longer, basically. Because I knew it was going to be an interruption, so I was trying to wait it out. But, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for getting me back on track. Those that, because everybody ain't on the same, ain't aren't battling the same hurdles. At some point, no matter who tune into this, you question your magic, your authority, your ability to be able to create the life that you wanted. You questioned it, and if you say you didn't, you're a fucking lie. But anyway, everybody isn't at that stage right now because some of the people are dealing with that negative self-talk. Others are more or less just, yeah, thank you, Spirit, and fear attached to old comfortable things. Thank you, Spirit. Bad habits, karmic energies. You still learning some things about your power. But okay, I still got a little bit of time on them incense. But Spirit, we got Gemini energy, adaptable and versatile, communicative, witty, intelligent. Well, it says intellectual, youthful and lively, eloquent, eloquini. I don't know what that word is. ELOQUENI. I feel like I do, but we gonna move on. Air, Mercury, yellow, green, blue, Quicksilver, and Mercury as well. That second Mercury, dealing with the metals is bringing me to like temperature. The temperature is rising because Mercury is used inside of thermometers. Yeah, and with the experiment energy as well, it's like testing the temperature, gauging how hot you get. You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah, how hot around the collar you get with each experiment. Because you want to push yourself to the limit. I'm hearing Rick Ross push it to the limit. You want to push yourself to the limit so that when you are actually triggered externally without being in a controlled environment, you still able to rise to the occasion. Guarded still at the bottom of the deck, at the very back of the deck. Adaptability, change, adjustment. Yeah, experiment so that you know how to adapt, adjust, and no matter what the situation is, you want to get comfortable in chaos. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah, healing, recovery, mending. Experiment with your healing to know whether or not you have actually, done that. Some of y'all, it could be like a sibling rivalry type thing. Oh shit, poison. That's crazy. And source. I'm gonna put source down here because baby, I don't this energy up here. I ain't too much just jiving with. That's that opposite energy though that want you to dwell in all this reverse energy. Thank you, spirit. They poisoning your mind and your thoughts, you know, with the dynamics. Like, you know, playing with your loyalty is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing picture perfect. Thank you, spirit. You are the one who refuses to let it let it still be let this dynamic still be associated with a perfect picture. Like, nah, this shit ain't perfect at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, though I may not have had the same experience as you, none of us have. I'm still gonna do me. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna keep heading towards these hurdles, jumping over the shit that I cannot control. Like, I ain't worried about that shit no more. Like, and I can't control you, and I can't control how you view me. I can't. What you drink ain't gonna make me die. Type shit with the poison. Thank you, spirit. I'm leaning on source. I'm leaning on source. That's what y'all been telling folks, tribe. Like, no matter what the relationship is, you get what I'm saying? Like, you are in recovery. Like, I'm hearing Eminem, like, just different songs. So you might want to listen to the recovery album, Intellectual Theft. It's like, yeah, the people that want you in this, not believing in your magic, not living true to yourself, you know, being complacent and codependent type energy to somebody else bullshit you not doing no more. Like, I'm not being a codependent to the way you think no more, to the toxicity that you invite into your life. Ain't no mending certain relationships. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's for somebody. That ain't gonna be for everybody. That ain't gonna be for everybody. Like, but it's somebody on here that really, really resonate with me, and it's probably like Soul Tribe, and it could be a person that I know. Period. Like, it could be a person that I know. Period. With the interruption that came through, but it's like, yeah, certain relationships ain't no mending, because ain't no going back from the point of where shit was like, nah, ain't no fucking way I'm about to keep letting you poison me and it cause me harm with your toxic ass words and the way that you believe and shit that you okay with moving with. I just ain't doing it no more. Give a fuck how you feel. Give a fuck what's going on in the family dynamic. That's a no. It's a no. Like, it's a no. It ain't gonna do nothing for me. You know, that's how motherfuckers can be an intellectual thief as well. You know, wanting to keep you around so they can keep, you know what I'm saying? Because if you continue to have to keep combating the same kind of outside talk, you get what I'm saying, without you know being combative with that shit, and saying what it is that you need to say back. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling like some people, this is for more people, but also for the specific person where it's like the sibling relationship has got to a point of no return. But either way, like when you are trying to heal yourself, when you're trying to mend yourself internally, when you're trying to, when not even trying, when you're actively healing yourself, mending the relationship with you yourself, and your spirit guides, whatever you subscribe to, you don't need the shit you're trying to get away from to be present around you at any time. That's gonna make you backslide. You willingly drinking the poison by interacting and going around some shit that you know is gonna take place. So you can't keep being so adaptable in that sense to where you keep going around some shit that you know you're gonna have to continue to adapt around. Motherfucker can't test your loyalty because your number one loyalty is to your motherfucker self, to you, which is ultimately to source. When your first loyalty is to you and you being good, that translates to you being devoted and your loyalty being to source, God, whatever you want to call it, Yeshua, all of everything, the everything, whatever you subscribe to, the universe, whatever. It's all semantics in my eyes, in my view, how I get down. So if you can't get down with that, I'm sorry, boo, bet you just gonna have to, this may not be the place for you. Because I'm not gonna be the reader that keeps reiterating what is on my channel. Sorry, not sorry. I will be a sorry individual if you think I'm gonna keep repeating myself with what you should already know if you clicked on this video and you got to this point in your journey. I don't know what the title gonna be yet, but it's definitely gonna be, it's time to stop drinking the poison just because, blood is thicker than water type shit. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. But that's what I be coming across. Like, don't click on some shit if the title ain't even alluring. You get what I'm saying? And if you are just trying to be supportive, one, don't say nothing at all. Two, take some notes. Maybe you might need to circle around to that because that it obviously triggered you. That's why I tell you in the intro to grab something to take some notes with. So take some notes on your, on your phone, on a piece of paper, before you go ahead and hit that arrow to hit that arrow to leave some stupid shit in my comments. I'm back on track, source. Thank you, Spirit. Nobody is testing. Can't nobody test your loyalty. So come about it. Bring that about your vessel now, like instantly. And the motherfucker trying to test your loyalty, you test theirs. God damn it, that's another experiment. Test their loyalty while they trying to test yours. Fuck you think you is? If I say it, that is past the point of no return, then it's past the point of no return. Let that be. Cause you ain't stealing shit from me. Copycat at the back of the day. Yeah, you can't take shit from me. You can't copy me. You can't copy me. My experiences ain't your experiences. So you won't even know how to maneuver, how to adapt in the way that I would. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, around here we don't believe in that copycat energy because it's impossible. It can't be done unless you got to mimic, and even they can't do it the same. And when I say mimic, you know what I mean. It's spiritual. And if you don't know what I mean, you ain't there yet. So unless there's a mimic coming behind you or coming to motherfuckers, that's the only way is it's gonna be a copycat. And then again, it ain't gonna be a copycat because motherfuckers that pay attention will see the slightest little difference in that energy versus your energy. So copycat, that's some shit that's a non-factor. You can't control it, so let it go. Let go of the notion that a motherfucker can even do it. What else, spirit? Yeah, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. What else we need to know? Yeah, contentment. Contentment. Came out with pretentious, superficial, braggart. Yeah, back up here with this bullshit. This some shit you need to be working. This the shit you need to be working on healing. Using that Gemini energy to do. Because it's all about communication. It's all about you setting them strong boundaries. Yeah, Spirit said we don't even want that shit up here. That's gonna be for them Oracle cards. We could put all this shit over here to the side right here. Yeah. Bottom line, Source wants you to be in contentment energy. The cards say happiness, gratitude. I'm saying joy and gratitude. Yeah. Destiny, fate, future, karma. Which one you gonna choose? That's what I heard. You gonna choose destiny? You gonna choose fate? You gonna choose future? You gonna choose karma? Which one you gonna choose? Because it's all a choice, and all of it has shown up on the table. Spirit said, take Helen and Gemini out. Yeah, empathy. Spirit said it's important for empaths to really, really, really be forthright with boundaries and not absorbing the pretentious motherfuckers, the conflict. That's a part of your experiments. That's a part of your experiments. And that also lies within the choice that you make between destiny, fate, and karma. That's what's gonna let you know how your future gonna turn out. And all of them are ever changing. You can change it. You can change your mind at any time. If you subscribe to it now, you can opt out at any time. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Caution, warning, danger. These things are to make you aware when they come up. So don't panic. Don't be fearful about them. Notice them and then do what it is that you need to do within you to work through it. Adapt. What else? Just the last round for intuitive care. Spirit said we got Cancer current. And we currently in Cancer. So what? They said a few days left. Let me check on that. We got victory, success, winning at the bottom of the deck. At the very back of the deck, Aries. This giving me like passion. Be adventurous with your passions. Yeah, adventurous. And adventurous and energetic, pioneering and courageous, enthusiastic and confident. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. They saying utilize that Aries energy no matter where it's in your chart or if it's in your chart. Dynamic and quick witted. So you got two quick wit energies. Okay. You got two quick wit energies as far as zodiac goes. Fire, Mars, red, magenta, orange, iron as the metal. Yeah, iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. So those experiments are, leading you to your innovation timeline because you boldly experimenting and open to new possibilities. You making that mindset shift, testing your intuition as well as testing your decision making. Learning to trust yourself again is what I heard. So that this magic, I am true to myself, I am ready to grow, turns upright. That's gonna be your victory. Oh, look, y'all didn't see that, but the card literally fell off when I was about to pick these cards up here over on the side. Fortune, abundance, luck. You got money coming in. There's money on the flow. Shout out Carlos Miller in the black market. There's money on the flow for you. Know that. These motherfuckers want to stop that. They see it. They've been saw it. That was the reason there was so much conflict before. That was the reason they tried to make you backslide into who the fuck you were before. Yeah, we got a couple of more days to be in Cancer season. Cancer, emotional and loving, intuitive and imaginative, shrewd and cautious, protective and sympathetic. That's your problem. You being too sympathetic with motherfuckers instead of being empathetic. Because you really don't even sympathize with these motherfuckers. Like I said, y'all may have grew up in the same house, but you didn't have the same experience. So you can only empathize with these motherfuckers. You can't sympathize and vice versa. That's what they need to understand too. The shit ain't the same no matter what. Water energy, moon, blue, green, silver. I'm still gonna put that with quick wit energy. You got the ability to adapt quickly. But what it feel like to me is that when you adapt your thoughts, you just go deeper into the bullshit. You just go deeper into what the fuck can go wrong instead of looking up towards source and being content with where the fuck you at because you too busy trying to be in a race. You too busy trying to be in a race. You treating the hurdles like the fucking 50-yard dash is what I heard. Like that's stupid. Like that's stupid. Like you'll never fucking win. So you setting yourself up to continue to keep, oh yeah, spirit do want these. Thank you. Both of these. Okay. Shit. Spirit said, "Fuck what you talking about. It's gonna be long as we feel like you need to be." They want this deck mainly because semantics was in here, and I guess I did my big one. There's something in here that's gonna align. 3, 2, 1 was at the bottom of the deck, so it's like a countdown. I was hearing with the Cancer energy, like make it count. So the rest of for the rest of Cancer season. So the only thing I can think that they are getting at is this third quarter moon. Like there are still things that could be done with this moon energy, especially in regards to turning these cards upright. The I am magic, I am true to myself, I'm ready to grow. I feel like that third quarter moon energy is like, all right, we done got the new moon, we manifested whatever, and then there was interference in between the 15th through the 19th that you dwelling on today, and you need to just let that come up, because I feel like it's a situation that's really testing your faith, confidence, and trust. Ooh, in source, because you're not content with where you at right now. You want things to balance out, but you still in a complaining energy. You still in a trying to control everything, perfectionism energy, instead of being inspired by the things that are happening, experimenting with your healing, to know that you can trust yourself to make the right decision that's gonna balance shit out. Thank you, Spirit. It's bringing me back to a message that I channeled early, where, like after I channeled, it's time to start experimenting. So after that, it was I received a message where it's like somebody is relying on outside sources to give them the steps to being successful, the steps to making this change. Like they want the responsibility to be on something that they learned, like out of a book, watching people, podcast, tarot, whatever, all of it, all of the advice. So it's like, instead of, staying still, meditating, being in a harmonious attitude, to sit and like free your mind and not think about the stressors, a person is expecting for someone else to tell them what to do. Like, yeah, Spirit says stop beating around the bush. You expecting for a motherfucker to tell you what to do, but yet you still in the blame game energy when it comes to your parental wound. Whatever your parental wound is, mother wound, father wound, whoever raised you wound. If the streets way raised you, the way shit was, this shit was hard for me. Like, just a bunch of excuses. Excuses gonna always be there. Opportunities ain't. So start experimenting with shit. How the fuck is it that you want somebody to give you the blueprint because you want to be guided the right way? You want to be guided the right way, but you're not communicating. You're not being communicative with what the fuck it is that you need or want. Just like you weren't using your fucking throat chakra, communicating to your parents what it is that you wanted or needed. The Spirit said, think of your parents as source. right now. Source is not about to let you put everything on the guidance from your spirit team, sign synchronicities, what you learn in books, whatever theories, archetypes. You ain't about to put the blame on none of that shit. Like when it fails because you ain't got your fucking mind right yet. You ain't looked inside yet. You ain't balanced the yin and yang, masculine and feminine within you. And you about to try to build a house with a blueprint that you didn't go to an engineer for. And the engineer is your counselor. A counselor. Somebody must have a counselor. But if you can't figure your triggers out for yourself and make and experiment with your triggers yourself, then you need to seek counseling. You need to seek a therapist. I'm not that. Read the disclaimer in the description box. Moving on. Spirit ain't about to let you pull the same shit you pulling with whoever raised you on spirit. And then be blaming your circumstances and the things that come from the choices that ultimately you making because you're not really following the guidance. You letting other motherfuckers tell you what to do so that you have somebody to blame at the end of the day. Spirit said leave it there. Love connection. Yeah, because you ain't connected to source with love and contentment. To know that every fucking thing source sends your way is for your betterment, it's for your abundance. It's for you to be able to flow free with your passions and be innovative. You ain't building that love connection in the way that you think you are. It don't matter how many times you give an offering, if you giving it just to mark it off the list. I done said that before too. I done said that before in the reading too. Motherfucker doing shit just to get it done, just to say you did it. Oh, you really think money is a flex? Yeah. Worried about the money. I'm here at TI. If it ain't about the money, hey, being transactional. One would have thought you, but you didn't. Obviously, didn't watch the reading all the way through. A leader is not going to ask you to do something they have not done or anything they are unwilling to do. True shit. That's what's at the bottom of it. So that goes for your parents and source. If you did have the type of fuck ass parents that told you to do something that they didn't do, which I highly doubt, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody, I doubt it. Like a lot of motherfuckers, like I said, only be seeing what they want to see. Motherfucker only be absorbing what they want to absorb. Like motherfucker only watch what you do as far as parents go, because what I'm getting with that energy is you complain about what your parents did, how they raised you, and all that type of shit, and you make that your stance of why the fuck you are how you are at your big old age. But yet, don't think of your parents as people. You don't think they ever had to clean up. You don't think they ever had to find a job. You don't think they ever had, have went through anything similar to what you've gone through. If you don't trust their guidance, then why you worried about how they raised you? You can raise you now. You've grown. But back to a example that I have. I used to hear a lot growing up that kids don't listen to what you tell them, they watch what you do. And the whole do as I say, not as I do type shit. You get what I'm saying? Those are polarities. A parent would tell you to do as I say, not as I do, 9 times out of 10 when it's in relation to something toxic, something that they know that they shouldn't be doing, a bad habit that they know that they have that they're using to cope. So don't fucking do as you see me doing, do as I tell you to do. And then on the other end of that, the people that feel like they're such good parents, and you learn to be a good parent, a good person by watching your parents and what they do versus what they told you. The two polarities. Your child will watch you, and 9 times out of 10 in my experience, what they watch you do and take, absorb, usually be the shit that either you shouldn't be doing or society say you shouldn't be doing, something that could be deemed toxic. But they also watch you and don't take in the things that you do that are productive. So I'm just gonna put my situation on the line because it is, because my daughter is shit, she grown. So I got this message, from myself a few days ago. A motherfucker will watch me twist up a J, ask me questions, and to demonstrate, to teach them how to do that, but watched me clean all throughout their life a 3 bedroom 2.5 bath townhouse, but to this day act like they don't know how to clean the toilet, but ain't never asked me after watching me do it for years, how should I do it, you know demonstrate, and I got it from there. That's as simple as I can make it. So why motherfuckers be worried about money, worry more about your motherfucking cleanliness, worry more about your life skills, because again, this energy feel like they worried about some money that they can't even hold. You wouldn't be able to make 50,000 turn into 100,000. You wouldn't have nowhere to house 50,000. You wouldn't know what stocks to put it in. You wouldn't know, what investment firm you need to go to. You don't know how much it takes, or what you need to do to open up a trust. None of that. But yet you being transactional with spirit. You're not one of the people that's doing what the song say. Like you're not working. You're not working on yourself. You're not doing that inner work. You're not. And if I'm tricking you, write it down. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Drink your water. Eat your fruits and veggies. Move your body daily and laugh often. spread love and kindness. Yeah, that's what it feel like when you content, when you living in contentment, but you know you want more and gonna receive more. You take care of yourself, mind, body, spirit, soul, and you spread love. You move in peace, but don't take no shit. Yeah, then the money just come in. It just come in, cause some of y'all think about how you claim, "Oh, I ain't got no money," and but you got everything you need. Do you have everything you need? Are you going without the things that you need? Then just like your parent would say, you got everything you need, I'm doing my job. That's what Store said. You got everything you need, I'm doing my job. Them extras, yeah, you got to work for. I give you your allowance. I'll give you your allowance. You work for it, but you ain't about to just, yeah, nah. Proverbs, yeah. Proverbs 16:18, King James Version. Pride goeth before destruction, and the haughty spirit before a fall. The spirit said, look up haughty. Did I ever? Yeah, I did. I did. Thank you, spirit. Say word world. Somebody name may be Wyatt, and then they may want to be a princess. Those are the two things I got. Well, three things: word world, and then Wyatt and Princess P. If you know, you know. But let's look this word up. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Haught. Someone who is blatantly and disdainfully proud. Yeah. To be transactional with spirit, you gotta be. Let's see. Etymology. Proud and disdainful. A redundant extension of haunt. High is one owns estimation. I don't see a Latin definition for it. Yeah, Spirit been wanting me. Spirit been having me look for like Latin meanings of words lately. But yeah, somebody got the nerve to be in a proud, boastful energy instead of being grateful and content. And then it's expecting to get money showers. I'm hearing Kendrick Lamar money showers. So let's set one more out of here. It fell on victory, success, winning. Prepare for the life you desire to live well before you're able to live it, youngin. This is ancestors. At the bottom of the deck, you are the magic, you are the alchemy, the money. Oh, spirit. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, spirit. I apologize. My apologies. You are the magic. You are the alchemy. You are the money. You are the manifestation. You are the therapy. You are the healing. Best. You are the best possible outcome. It's already yours. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't put off for later what could be done today. Consistency is key. Yeah. So that, like I said, that let me know motherfucker ain't been doing their due diligence as they should. Like just been complaining about it. Complain yourself into a bad mood, a drained energy, and then don't get nothing done. Yeah, boastful, money making Mitch, straight out the bottom of the deck. At the very back of the deck, you are not alone. So it's definitely like it's multiple energies with this message. So we just about to keep going. Still ain't got no tarot yet. Might not even do it. Don't stop believing. Journey. That's another yes. Ancestors around. That's another one of my yeah. Money Mitch. I'm getting that with Money Maker Mitch. He was proud and boastful, but he was also trying to be too loyal to motherfuckers. He was letting motherfuckers test his loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Like he felt bad about not doing. No, he didn't. Thank you, Spirit. He didn't. He didn't at all. So, oh, thank you, Spirit. But y'all do. Whoever this is, you do. You feel bad going against your family, your siblings. You feel bad not having a good relationship with your family. You know your blood. Mm, I need to see if we still on. Okay, we still on. I'ma get it. I'ma get it moving. I gotta get it moving, Spirit, because I don't know how much storage I got left on this. But Money Making Mitch, his downfall was not not kicking a motherfucker out. Like, cause his mama, thank you, Spirit. His mama was the one that's like, oh no, I'm gonna take care of my sibling and this, that, and the third. And her sibling end up, you know, taking away, the nephew about some money. You get what I'm saying? The water, no, the water ain't the water boy. Yeah, you stop. Yeah, somebody is a pushover, and you gonna let this shit bubble up so much that you go ape shit. Just like Mitch wanted to go ape shit. Either way, you gonna go ape shit. If you don't cut a motherfucker off that you know you need to cut off, and if you keep trying to, push shit down, like keep trying to go around shit that you know you shouldn't be around. Fuck what a motherfucker got to say. What else, Spirit? I'll give up all the other stuff, but only if I get to keep my name. I work too hard for it. What's love got to do with it? Yeah, you're trying to hold on to something that you need to let go of, period. Three little birds. Know that if you let go of whatever it is, get that name, that identity, everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright. Yeah. Oceans, cleanse, purify. You got ancestors that's gonna be there with you. It's bringing me back to "You Are Not Alone" that came out with "Don't Stop Believing." Yeah, your ancestors there. You may need to move near some water or just do more cleansing. I feel like this person don't cleanse themselves. Like, give up that identity. Don't hang on to it. Mamba mentality. Yeah. And it's time to be strategic at this time. Olympian energy. I love Kobe, so I don't really want to say this, but it's basically spirits giving me the example of the motherfucker that raced to death. Was so, was just, and everything was competitive. Everything is competitive instead of collaborative. Like, but I'm thinking of Mamba mentality in the sense of having you a strategy, like being lethal, uh, being rare. I'm not sure how rare um, the black mamba snake is, And also somebody may need to read that book, or you have read that book and you still, questioning things. So it's like you feel like you wasted your time reading that book. Me, you, your mama, and your cousin too. Everybody in your shit. Yeah. So that's another thing too with what I'm getting with this card right now and this energy. Like, not that people are in your business, but if you got what you wanted right now, everybody in your family will come try to be in your house and be provided for. This ain't yin yang, so I gotta focus on my yin yang, bagging all my tokens. Yeah, you're not balanced to do it. You still focus on money. You still focus on money, but you just in your. I'm feeling like dark feminine energy, toxic feminine energy. Thank you, spirit. Spirit corrected me. Toxic feminine energy. Whether you're a male or a female, you're in toxic feminine energy, and you haven't healed as much as you think you have. Okay. Yeah, spirit saying no tarot. Okay. Because I'm sitting up, they telling me to get angels and aura, but then I'm thinking like I'm pausing because I'm like, but ain't no tarot on the table. The spirit said angels and auras, and that's it. Self-respect, worthiness. Are you moving? Are you moving in your self-respect energy? Archangel Michael. Yeah. Are you being honest? Are you trustworthy? You being observant or you absorbing shit? This feel like it's more or less reverse. Thank you, spirit. Fearful, disappointed, guarded, doubting, self-doubting. And it brought me back to the first card out of the extra deck, that guarded. Some of y'all shit is guarded. Some of y'all are guarded to your detriment. To your detriment, so much to your detriment that you're not letting spirit in, source in. You're not building that connection. You're not letting them boss you up internally. Give you the key. You're too busy drinking the poisons of your past. Ooh, spirit. Just one, they said. Don't compromise. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, unwavering. Number 22. Number 20, which breaks down to a 2. Love connection with the divine. That's the only thing that's going to prepare you. Research, source said don't research shit. You done enough research. Purge before cancer season ends, preferably tomorrow, the 21st. Oh shit. Shower of prosperity, wealth, opportunity, success, manifestation. Have confidence, baby. Strength, balance, prepared, tranquil. Thank you. We gotta read this. Yeah, spirit is like, yeah, your career is transitioning. Focus on your health. Everything's okay. You're evolving. Spirit. What was that one? Don't compromise. Energy healing. Divine magic. You look here. You those that been doing that work, those that ain't been blaming nobody, those that have been using the triggers as experiments, those that know that they are abundant, baby, don't stop believing. Stay content. Stay content. Stay content. Stay away from stay away from that shit that does not serve you. If it does not provide value, it is not a part of your healing. Your identity is useless at this point. You get what I'm saying? You working hard to keep some shit that you don't need to be tied to. I'm hearing family name. Don't compromise. Sometimes people come into our lives and challenge our boundaries or commitments to our visions. Your ability to stay strong in the face of such challenges is serving you well. Others may not be pleased with your decisions and conviction to your goals, but that's all right. Stand your ground. Your guardian angels are patting you on the back and applauding you for your strength. The shadow message. If this card is inverted, you are being reminded that your kindness is your greatest strength, but it can also be your biggest challenge. If you sacrifice your own dreams for the wishes of those around you continually, your progress will be at a standstill. The universe is giving you permission to make your personal aspirations a priority. Color activation, red and orange. Orange energy encourages healthy boundaries and thriving relationships. The color red allows us to perceive the energy exchange with others. Underneath it all, what's going to be behind your success is keeping those healthy boundaries and only allowing relationships that assist in your thriving. Orange, red, you gonna need to experiment so that you perceive the energy exchange that you're having with others, so that you can discern whether or not you're observing or you absorbing, whether or not the energy that you perceive off of a motherfucker is valuable, adding value, or got that go. Your shower of prosperity, your abundance depends on it. Oh wow. And up under freaking communication. I'm gonna leave it there. Until next time, tribe, know that I love y'all. And I wanna see y'all do y'all big one. I'm not telling you what to do, but if you received a nudge, a notification, a feeling of triggered, whatever, it aligns with where you are right now, because everybody on different, levels right now. So if I triggered you, I hope you took some notes. If all of the high vibrational things and advice on certain lessons provoked a thought in you, then it's there. Sometimes it is what it is. I love y'all. Until next time, tribe. Peace.